Hello, everybody. I am Solo Cog, and we are playing Diablo 2, the new expansion with the Warlock. I did respec. Here we go. Here's my spec. I put 1 and 1 because I don't know which demon, if I'm going to want this to file her, if I'm going to want the bind. I have no idea. Um, what's Death Mark? 1% chance to bind demon per level. Blood Boil is 30% fire damage per level. That's pretty cool. And this one is a Death Mark as well, 1% of chance of crushing blow. So we have 1 point into those, and we're just kind of getting our guys up. But I did get, now we have 2. And then I should have put those 2 into here, but I didn't. And that's okay. Now we have 2 demons. Oh, and they go together. Okay. It's not too shabby. So we are moving on to our Horadric staff. Since this one's going to take basically the entire act in order to get, we'll break it down a little bit per video, and this one will be getting the cube, I believe is what we will go with. Leave me alone. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Alright, so we're in the Rocky Waste, we'll go get our cube. That'll be our next step. But at least now we have guy that shoots fireballs. We got our archer, which is Frost. We got our goat man as our tank. And I know I did use my Act 1 respec for normal, but that's quite alright with me. I just want to get a feel for the class. Our guy that already died. Alright. I don't know what, I don't know how it's going to be going into the tunnel. The maggot layer. But we will find out. We're getting pretty good XP, it looks like, so that's good news. Now we have that AoE attack off of our Tainted Demon, which is nice. Our mercenary just almost died. Not cool, bro. When we hit level 18, we will be able to get the other demon, the Defiler. We'll see how well that one does. Ooh, Stony Tomb. We don't need that one, though. We're looking, I believe, for the Far Oasis. And inside of the Far Oasis, we will then find the correct tomb. Halls of the Dead. There it is. That was the name. Alright, so... Oh, we are in the Dry Hills. It's not Far Oasis, it's Dry Hills. There's another rune. Mana potion. And another mana potion. Got a champion pack here. For the cave leapers. It always really annoyed me when I was on like a Zeal paladin. Having to try to chase them down non-stop. But that was back when I didn't know what I was doing, so maybe it wouldn't be as hard now. Remove those, because I'd rather, oops, have health there. We're still in our public game here. You can see Act 2 starting. And we're going to want to get our waypoint before we go into the Halls of the Dead, if we can. Man, that fire aura is kind of annoying. Extra gold from monsters, that's always good. And let's see if there's anything good in those. Half freeze duration, that's good. But we'll go with the 10% cast rate. Why do I have a point that's off? I need 1 point in there, that's why. Drop it there. We got 2 more levels before we figure out what that the Defiler is. There's our Halls of the Dead, but I want to find the waypoint. So one thing you can do is drop a town portal here. So if we do have to run really far in order to find the waypoint, we can just go back to town and find and go right into our town portal, right where we want to be. One little bonus tip right there for you. Free of charge. No, that's not true. Because time isn't free. Which is why I do appreciate it if you are here watching this with me. I need to cough even more. One day this cough will go away. But it won't be today. Now, I think we saw the stairs over here. Yeah, we did. Whole lot of nothing. Goatman's a lot weaker now. 8 to 11 instead of like 20. Does basically half the damage. But I do enjoy having 2 demons. Fiona going out thinking she's a tank. There's nothing there that we want. Now, I'm assuming we'll see our waypoint pretty soon. There it is. So again, here's our little trick. We go to our waypoint, we go back. And we'll just run right down to our town portal. And then we can walk in the Halls of the Dead. Now we want to get to level 3. And at level 2, there is a waypoint as well. Sorry, guys, I got this side. Don't worry about it. My goodness. I'd rather avoid being poisoned, because sometimes that lasts forever. No. We'll find our level 3. We'll get our Horadric cube after we get our waypoint at level 2. We're leveling up still pretty good here. Actually, middle click, so I know what that does. Turns on and off my waypoint, I guess. Oh, I've been spawning the wrong guy. Didn't mean to be spawning somebody. I meant to be jumping them. Because I'm teleporting them. Probably happened when I was middle clicking. Ooh, another big pack. Now, we're not cruising quite as fast as I would normally, I would say, be on other classes, but there's almost no worry of dying, which is nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. That, and we're actually going through and killing everything. And here's another big pack. Cold resist. Having them teleport everywhere does help quite a bit. Just by being able to take out those key targets. Alright, so we clearly went the wrong way. But that's okay, more XP for us. That one's extra fast. Doesn't be looking like he's extra fast. Looks like he's pretty slow. Thinks he can take me. I'm a Warlock. I am Warlock, hear me roar. Lost our tainted guy, I'll respawn him. Our goat can still hit and take a hit. hollow one's close attack, that poison, I just do not like. I do not like being poisoned forever. I know there's antidotes around, but I don't want to even deal with it. Fiona thinks she's going in. Got a nice grand charm that dropped. Let's take a look. 15 poison damage over 3. That's not too bad. I like the dot builds, so that works out for me. Grab the well and might as well just go down to the left. Fiona doing amazing work as always. Sitting there shooting a wall. I guess we chose wrong yet again. I also like that the wells heal your minions and your mercenary as well. It's very convenient. Ooh, Genda looks like a champion maybe? Lost our tainted again. And there's our waypoint. That's awesome. So we are moving on through. We're going to find our cube. After we find level 3, that is. I bet it's up, not necessarily this way, but we do want the XP as well, because I would like to hit that level 18, even though we're only level 16. There's an old book. Let's see what's in it. Nothing. Bile touch. You're going down, Bile. Decent chunk of XP there. And now we'll choose the right path, which is up. Okay, here we go. Level 3. We'll get our cube. Nice XP shrine. That's always good news. Resummon Goatman because we need good Goatman. He's our tank. Take him out. We didn't take him out. No, we did. Come back. Still could be this way. Want to make sure we're utilizing our XP shrine here to the best we can. Which means killing everything. Grabbing runes, grabbing gems. We are golden. Try and go through and get all the hollowed ones that resurrect. We're only 1 bar away, and there's the chest, it looks like. Got a grand charm, that's pretty good. While I don't expect to die, we might as well just make that just in case. Here we got our skill point. Okay, there we go. There we go with that. What can we drop? We don't need this. Could move stuff around, but we don't want to do that either. Alright, we got the cube. Let's identify some items.
Blessings to you.
We don't need necessarily these. Yes, we could probably use, but we don't need. So I always put my cube right underneath those. Oh, you don't have to be on the stack. That's cool. So do we have 3 of these. And you can just hit transmute. That's cool. Control Shift moves it into the Control plus Shift, move it and left click, moves the inventory. Okay, so Control Shift left click. Control Shift. Okay, so it puts it back in there. Got it. That's a lot more convenient than before when I had it everywhere else. Same thing with the runes, etc. Alright, so let's sell those too. Should have done that. Put that in there, put that down here. Get rid of that because we don't need that extra 11%. That's fine. You'll get rid of that too, why not? Alright, we're at 30,000. We're doing fairly decent. Alright, thank you everybody for checking out this episode, and we will continue our search for the Horadric staff pieces in the next one. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.